All right, here we go.
All right.
And welcome. What up, B?
Not much.
How you
Doing
doing?
good. It's been a while.
It has been a while. That would be all my fault
I don't.
for
I don't blame you.
various different reasons. I could go on about those reasons, but I'm not. But I will. So, yeah, this is episode 19, and mainly I've been having some scheduling snafus with my guests. Some of it my fault, and some of it, just reschedules and stuff like that, and holidays and work. A lot of it's been work, man. There's been a lot going on the last month and a half. It's just been last couple of months, really, but it's been very taxing. I haven't been able to get home in time a lot of times. In time, and then like for instance, today I had one guest scheduled today, but my reminder to connect with them and get things set up didn't go off.
Mm.
And then I realized, well, I didn't have the calendar item set up. So that person pinged me today. Are we still a go? And I went, oh man, no, we're not. We're not going to be able to get things worked out in time. So unfortunately,
We are not a go.
we're not a go with that. But it's okay. He had some things occur that some personal things occur that was probably best that it didn't happen anyway. So they were good with it. So really, I got to get some more guests lined up. We don't necessarily have to have guests every single time, right? I mean, that's why I rebranded the show Monday Musings, but I want to try to do that as much as possible. And hang on a second, I don't think my mic's all the way plugged in. Ooh, I bet that's better.
Yeah. I mean, you sounded fine to me the entire time. So.
Yeah, but going to the mixer and out through the stream,
Gotcha.
that wasn't. So I apologize if you didn't hear me babbling. It's probably a good thing that most people didn't. So I'm gonna do a message test here. Make sure things are going out. Looks like it's finally going out. Still doesn't go to Facebook, which is oh, hey Corey. Got Corey watching. But Corey is watching on the YouTubes.
Ooh.
Corey, I think you've seen Corey before, Brandon. Corey's a pianist friend of mine, and she does her own show. And
I remember you've mentioned her several times. Have you had her on the show before?
I have had her on the show.
Okay, then I've seen her on the show before.
Yeah. And I think she just switched to doing purely YouTube because Facebook just wasn't working out for her. And but I think that's a wise choice for long form and video. But I've talked about that before. The other thing that's obviously been going on in my life, which I think I talked about it briefly in the last show we had. But I don't remember how much detail, but in my spare time, so hold on, let me back up a little bit. So there's something that I'm working on musically that I can't even talk about right now, which is it's super.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, but I can't really. Unfortunately, I can't say too much about it now until it's kind of done. But I'm really uber excited about it. Oh, Facebook changed their broadcast. We need to talk about that, Corey. But anyway, it's getting very close to being finished, so I'm excited to share that with people when I can. Binary Waste. There's 3 different songs I'm working on with Ray on that, and it's been kind of slow on that front simply because I've got one song that I kind of set the foundation for and had him do some guitar work, and now it's me trying to work that song out. It's nothing against what he's done, but it's the stuff that I've done for that song. I'm having a real hard time getting a groove on with that. There's some material that he's given to me for another song that I need to work with on. I'm trying to get some timing stuff on that done. I'm also trying to get another draft track kind of set up for another Binary Waste song that we're working on. But in between that, I've been playing a lot of frickin' Red Dead.
Yeah.
It's like I get home, I'll come in here, I'll work on a song for a little bit, and then I kind of like ease myself into rather than like watching a show or whatever. I'm doing a lot of Red Dead, and not that it's become a problem, but man, it is such a stress relief. I probably said it to people that watched the last one, but I haven't been this into a game since I think Quake. So, Claudia, I gotta make sure I check all the chats here. And see, Claudia chatted in the Facebook stream, and that didn't even come into the restream chat. So that, man, I don't know what it is about Facebook, why they're being such jerks. So Claudia, if you're still watching, sorry I missed that here. I gotta keep open 2 different chat apps to make sure I'm seeing everybody. Restream at least gets it for Twitch and YouTube, but for Facebook, I still got to go to the Facebook video. So I'm sorry I missed that. So, hi, Claudia. Oh, I still got to send her CD. Hey, sorry about that, Claudia. But yeah, I figured like we were talking earlier, Brandon, I figured we'd kind of come on and do some Red Dead discussion, and it fits appropriately because, in my opinion, this game has one of the best damn soundtracks I've ever heard. I absolutely love it, and it won best soundtrack for a game on the 2018 Game Awards. So that's kind of cool. And did I lose you, B? You still with me?
No, I'm still with you. I'm just listening.
Okay, good. So we're gonna play some of that. We're gonna talk about my Red Dead addiction, and if we can get some things working properly, we might do a little bit of Red Dead Online gaming with me, Brandon, whoever else happens to be on.
Yeah,
we can get that set up.
Frankie said he got Dawn, but he never got the other CD.
Okay, I'll go look. So let me write. Oh, where's my pen? Make a mental note for me.
Okay, I've got it up on my chat. So.
All right, Claudia CD and Frankie Ambient Highway CD.
Okay.
And so I'll need to go. I need to go check and see if I ever actually sent him the other one. So we'll definitely do that. But yeah, so that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, B. Oh, the other thing we're gonna do is there's a cover of a song that I did off the Red Dead soundtrack. So I'll play that here in just a bit. But why don't we do this? I'm gonna get one of the first songs that I want to play from the soundtrack kind of queued up. Give that a listen, and let everybody get a chance to hear it if they haven't heard it before. This one is called, the title is That's the Way It Is. It's one of my personal favorites from it. I can't remember the actual singer that actually sang this one. I think it's still kind of up in the air of exactly who did it. Still waiting on the official soundtrack to actually come out, but let's give that a listen, and B and I will be back momentarily.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. While that's going, I need to get another one set up. Let's see here. Duplicate that.
All right. You're here when you need. Who's gonna get that man? He'll be back.
That moment when you pull into Valentine and you just hear gunshots coming from all around you.
Oh, there. Please, God.
What do I have? I gotta sell you some feathers.
Seems everyone with a rifle.
Hang on a minute, buddy.
wanting these
Okay.
things.
All right.
Oh wait, I forgot I had this.
A lot of folks
Yeah,
coming by
media.
with these lately.
Crap! I hate this thing.
Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these lately. All right.
Hey there, sir. Haven't seen you in here before. There's a little nook there if you need something for your camp.
I'm
Looks like you travel a lot. So
kind of
it's
setting
worth
this
having a
stuff
look
up
and
on
see.
the fly. I thought I
can
had
get
it
you
set
anything
up,
in
but
there
I
you
didn't.
need.
So hopefully I got that one set up correctly.
Alrighty.
Your command. That's the way.
Taking a
it is.
shine to that, huh?
Screw it. I'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Nice.
Here.
Good doing business with you.
All right.
It's all yours.
Okay, we're about to go live again. Okay.
Keep looking.
Alright, sounds good.
If there's anything else. You're coming in.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
love that song.
Slip your mind before.
I can't get enough of it. I'll put it that way. In fact, that's the one that song right there is the one that I did the cover on, which we'll give a play for in a bit. But so I know you've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately
Yes.
yourself. How are you liking that?
I actually think that this Call of Duty is probably one of the best ones I have played in
Best
a
don't-
really,
don't
really
get
long
you
time.
started.
Like,
You're quiet.
I have,
Cleanest
you know, I've
girls,
enjoyed
one you
playing
never
them
knew
every year, but like the last one that came out last year was World at War or World War II. I didn't even get max rank in that. I didn't even unlock half the stuff in that game in multiplayer because it just, you know, it was fun, but at the same time, it felt real gimmicky and everything. Because the past couple of ones they've done
Some
where
folks think
like
if a man's a good shot, he's a
it's
good hunter.
Call of
You
Duty,
can't find
but
that. You can't find
or
it.
they
You
it's
can't see it.
Halo with a Call of Duty
Best
skin
tracker
is the
I
best way to
knew.
put it.
Control
Like
the butterfly
there's double
crossing that
jumping and
shit.
wall running and crazy laser guns in space, and I'm just like this just doesn't appease to me. Like I want a military shooter. Like yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I don't have any problems with like some kind of far out there guns and stuff like
Yeah.
that and trying new ideas. But if I want to play Halo,
I don't
I'll
sell
go
'em
play
myself, but
Halo.
You can get
is the way
calls
I
to
look
help
at
the
it.
lure game in.
Okay.
Bit of bait goes a
But this
long way,
one
too.
is probably one of my
Good
favorite
hunter
ones I've
uses
played in
all
a
the
long
tools he
time.
can.
I think the last one I got really into like this was probably Black Ops 1 on the 360.
I played a little bit of Black Ops at one point in time, but I don't know. I just never really got too much into the Call of Duty games. But I think I think it's me and my play style. I really think a lot of it has to do with that.
Jesus. Yeah, it really all does depend, like you're saying, like on your personal play style and everything. Like when I play with my dad and stuff, because he's, my dad's older, so he can't really do a lot of stuff like that. So he likes to play Call of Duty as like a stress reliever after work and stuff, and he likes to, people call it camping, but I mean, is it really camping if you keep running at them and dying?
Right.
So that's what he likes to kind of do, is like he does like to kind of camp and sit back and help his team out as much as possible. But at the same time, it's like, can you really get mad at somebody for playing the game the way that they can play it?
No, you can't. And that's another thing, like with the thing going on with Red Dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is people get upset because some guy comes up and shoots in the head with their,
right, all the griefing and stuff.
Yeah, but a little bit of it could be construed as griefing, and there you can grief a little bit in this, but at least it has some built-in mechanisms to kind of help deter it, or. Well, I mean, one, you're playing a game that's all about outlaws, right? Just like with Grand Theft Auto, you're playing a game where the whole basis of the game is to beat up people and steal shit, right? But
right.
With Red Dead, the whole thing is to rob people and Wild West and riding horses and shooting people. But if that's not how you want to play it, you don't have to play it that way. Like as you've seen, they've kind of built in the system as somebody hits you 3 times or shoots you 3 times,
you can parlay with them for,
and they're put in timeout for 10 minutes. They can't mess with you, but that's not going to stop the next guy.
Right.
For me, honestly, what I can do is I can easily just reload into the same region that I'm in, but I wind up hitting a different server and there's nobody else. Mm-hmm. But the whole thing is you're outlaws, so that's part of the game.
Right.
Especially those little like stranger missions, like where you're. So, for example, for people that I got to remember, there's a lot of people watching that may not have played the game. But the online side of things, there's these missions where you can you have to take a stagecoach and deliver it from point A to point B. And it starts out, you're going down a path and the non-player characters kind of attack you, you shoot them out. But then and then that's kind of done until you get to point B. But from any point in time from A to B,
let me know.
Other online players can come attack you and try to rob the coach from you. And that makes it kind of fun. There's a challenge aspect to it.
Right.
Which
and
I like.
When there's stuff like that, that's actually fun. But
yeah.
And they have patched a lot of things to make it so you're less capable of being killed when you're doing stuff. Because there's times where, you'd walk up to the butcher trying to sell all the stuff you just hunted, and then somebody walks up, pops you in the head, and then kills your horse, and you just lost everything. And
that is frustrating. Because or what I've discovered, where you let your horse just get right off the radar,
mm-hmm.
and you spent the last 2 hours hunting and stacking pelts on that bitch, only for it to go out of radar. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. And you whistle for your horse, and it spawns a new horse. So you wind up losing everything you just collected. So there's some things that you got to kind of figure out. But
moving on, then.
Overall, I'm still having fun with the online aspect. I don't get to play that as much as I'd like to. In fact, all of last week, I didn't play at all until the weekend came, and then I played quite a bit. But I really enjoy it. But I think Kayla was right when she was suggesting that I try it because it was right up my alley. There's no doubt about it. And it's got so many damn things going for it that
I like the multiplayer. Like
All right, so
like I
as
said,
was
it's
saying,
fun, but it does
liver
suck
action.
when
They say it's a
I've
thinking
had
man's
to.
shotgun.
I mean, I haven't had it
I
happen
say, ain't no
since they've
damn
done
thinking
the
man
recent
needs a
update
shotgun in
with
the
like the
first
money
place.
situations
Get
and
the hang
everything
of
in the game.
cycling this, you'll be
It's
turning a
changed
whole
up a
lot
little
of
bit,
this
Yeah,
to
yeah.
mush.
but there was like that one day, and I texted you about it. Both times it happened, where I went hunting for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, got all these 3-star pelts and 3-star meat and 3-star carcasses, and stacked my horse as much as I
Looks even
could,
nicer in the flesh,
and
so
then
to speak.
went into town, got shot in the head, killed my horse, lost it all, and I was pissed
Right.
because it's like I got punished.
You were in Blackwater, weren't you?
No, I think I was in Valentine
Oh, okay. All right.
at this point in time. But it's like I got punished for playing the game how you're supposed to play it,
Right.
which pissed me off to no end because it was just like, well, why the fuck even try to do anything if I can't ever get the money to buy anything to deal with people like this?
Right.
And what's the point of even playing online if, if I go out and I bust my ass for 2+ hours hunting all these 3-star deer, 3-star squirrels, so on and
Yeah.
so forth.
Yeah,
It's
I know
like,
what you mean. Yeah.
It's like how is that fun for me?
I think what they should do, like especially in that situation where you've been hunting and you've collected things on your horse, right? If you want to allow somebody to take me out like 10 seconds before I get to the butcher or wherever I'm trying to sell this stuff, fine. But I shouldn't lose
Correct.
the things that I've collected, right?
Correct. I think that would be fair. One thing I watched on YouTube was a guy who was talking about a way to fix the griefing issue. He's like, as of right now in online, we've got the, you can be a good outlaw or you can be a bad outlaw. You've got that
Right.
little scale like you had in the actual game. He said that if you are maxed out on bad outlaw, you
Yes.
are permanently on the map so people can see you and avoid you. If you are neutral, like you haven't done anything as far as going into the bad outlaw or gone into good outlaw, if you're neutral or good outlaw, you are invisible on the map unless you shoot somebody and then it pops you up.
Really?
He said
I
that
did
that
not
would
know
be
that.
a great way to solve the issue of griefers.
Oh, it's not in effect right now. but
No.
you're saying
He
it's
was
in-
saying that would be his method of dealing with the griefers, because most of the griefers they just go to town, shoot civilians and
Right.
other players, and their meter is probably most likely filled up negative.
Right.
So they should be permanently on the map like you can see them now.
Right. I like
Players,
that.
Players
I think
that don't have any negative reputation should basically be invisible
Right.
unless they shoot at them. Now,
Gotcha.
that's still not going to stop people from camping a town and just shooting anybody that walks in and out of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that would keep people from being like, oh, I can see a player running into the town. Guess I'll just
Mm-hmm.
go there and shoot him up.
Right. I have another thought.
Okay.
All right. So remind me to talk about flags in a moment. But I think what we should do is let me go ahead and cue up another a song to listen to, and we'll come back and talk about flags here in a minute, and griefing in Red Dead.
Mhm.
So, with that said, here's another song from the Red Dead soundtrack. This one's called "May I Stand Unshaken." Another great one. Let's give that a listen, and B and I will be back momentarily. All right, I gotta make sure this is actually.
I promise you won't regret
Hang
that
on a
one.
minute, buddy.
So I just bought the repeating shotgun.
Okay, can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. All right. So, Kate.
Keep looking, no problem. See you soon.
Gotta remove that.
Jesus, listen, Christ.
Media. Well, we got 2 people watching YouTube. I don't know who that might be, but nobody watching on Facebook. But that figures. Probably,
Aw, he got me.
share.
I'll say that first shot didn't take him out. Oh wait, I did kill him. Sweet.
Oh, man.
Wow, he's got 2 pistols. I did name my horse Horseface.
Horseface?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Hang on. I better be listening, monitoring. Okay. I can hear you, buddy.
I bought me that repeating shotgun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I spent all my money on it.
Ah.
I didn't know you could dual wield on the online.
Oh, yeah. You had to just get that other holster. Yeah. Holster.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go to... Is there... Because I kind of want to buy some clothes. Because I've got like 10 gold left or something like that.
All right, we're transitioning, buddy.
Alright.
God damn it. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah?
May I stand unshaken. It's another great one. There's a lot of damn good music in the game. That's just all there is to it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So what I was going to talk about. Another thing that I was thinking, I like your idea too, right? But like how you can go to camp and you can have your white flag up and nobody can bother you there, right?
Yeah.
You should also be able to do that while you're out free roaming. Like if you want to just go hunt or whatever, you should be able to have a white flag and nobody can attack you while that's up. And at the same time, you can't attack somebody else. Now, the first thing you're thinking, though, is it's real easy to be out there. Nobody can attack you. And then you drop your white flag real quick so you can hit somebody and then raise it back up. No, there has to be a system in place, right? So my thinking is whether it's time-based or whatever, if you have your no touch me flag up, there's either a time limit, right? Like a 30-minute segment, and then it goes down. And then you have to do something in order to have the option to raise your white flag again, right? Or if you do take it down just to shoot somebody and you attack somebody else, then that puts a time limit before you can raise it again. Make sense? Like you drop your flag, and you can drop your flag anytime you want and raise it back up. But if you drop your flag and within, let's say, 5 or 10 minutes, you shoot somebody, well, you can't necessarily raise your white flag again for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. It has to be a long enough duration so people can't game it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so like, let's say you, like you said, you can't just go, okay, well, I'll drop my peace flag, shoot somebody, and then put it right back up.
Right.
No, like if you drop it and you shoot somebody, you've got a penalty to putting it back up.
Right.
Something like that.
Right. I don't know exactly what that should be. Excuse me. But something. Or you just you do like I do, which I found a couple of different ways of hunting and then avoiding being griefed by people. Number one is don't try to trade in Blackwater unless there's nobody in Blackwater, right? But don't try to go to Blackwater and sell, and Valentine for the most part too. But what I've been doing, especially if I'm in West Elizabeth where Blackwater is, well, Strawberry is also just to the north. So I'll usually have my camp somewhere on the southwest portion of West Elizabeth. And I'll hunt just a little north of there and then travel up to Strawberry and sell. And then kind of come back around that area and hunt again. Or the most recent thing that I discovered is in Tumbleweed. If you're in Tumbleweed, if you go just north of Tumbleweed, there's some hills there, you can hunt and get like a perfect pronghorn. Kill it, you skin it. Always make sure you skin it, especially if you're going to carry a carcass, because that carcass is worth about $6.50, and the perfect hide is about $2. But if you don't skin it and you just bring back the carcass, you're only going to get $6.50.
Yeah.
But it was just a pattern, man. I'd go up, get that perfect one, kill him, get the other two, get their hides. Short little hop down to Tumbleweed, sell it all at the butcher, walk right back up, and they respawn and do that. And that can get a little boring, and it's not grindy because you actually have to sit there and find them, right? But for the most part, they're right up there in that area.
I saw something that somebody was doing on YouTube that I thought was kind of interesting. So you go to a town and you basically kill somebody and take their wagon, like with their 2 horses on it and everything.
Yep.
Then you take that out hunting, and you call your horse with you. So you you fill your horse up, and then you put all the carcasses on the wagon.
Holy hell!
And then you basically just jump on the wagon, take it into town, just keep whistling for your horse, so your horse follows you. Dump it all off, and you can make $30-40 that way. Because you can just keep climbing into that wagon and just dumping corpses on top of corpses on there. And then even if you wanted to, you could even just load up skins in there too.
That's a great idea. What we should try is, as a posse, doing that exact same thing.
I feel like it would be easier with a posse.
Yeah.
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, your horse can carry 10 pelts on it.
Right. Well, depending on the pelt. If it's an elk pelt or something like that.
Oh yeah, if it's one of the big pelts, like a bear pelt, alligator pelt, alligator skin, any of the big animals, buffalo, it can only carry the one.
Right.
But like if you're just going out and hunting deer and boar and whatever, I think you can hold 10. And then the carcass, and then of course you can take if you hunt down some of the bigger birds like crows, goose, duck, anything like that, you can hang 2 of those off the side, plus skinning them, So you can go back to town and make about $10-15 selling all that stuff. And that's not counting, if you don't care about keeping all that meat and everything that they drop, you could sell all that too.
Oh, I do that all the time. I cook up enough to where I've got enough, right? Because you can easily go hunt, get a bit of meat, as long as you've got some herbs, and cook up about 5 things that are going to regen your health really quickly. And yeah, so in my little tumbleweed pattern, I just sold everything, like everything that I got. But we should totally try that, where we get a wagon and like maybe if we can get on a server where Blackwater isn't polluted, but where all those bison are right there in West Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Steal a wagon, and then we just kind of like knock as many as we can out, take their pelts, because I'm sure we can dump their pelts in the wagon, just like a carcass or something. We'll have to test that, but yeah, then when we get to wherever we're getting, just one at a time. We should try that. That's a great idea, man. Why didn't I think of that?
I mean, like I said, I just randomly saw a video of somebody doing that, and dang it, and saw that was like, wow, that's actually a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can try that. I haven't done it yet, but I mean, that's still a really, really good idea to do something like that. Because I mean, like I said, you know, from watching it, you can make a decent chunk of money doing that.
Right.
And it's not like anything's gonna happen. Like if you catch one of the wagons outside of town and it's only got one person on it and you take them out, then you don't have to worry about the law chasing after you. And even if you do, all you have to do is just run away.
Right.
Is that an alligator?
You talking to me?
Yeah, it's an alligator. I'm gonna kill it.
Oh, you're playing right now.
Yeah,
You punk.
doing me some hunting.
About 20 minutes, I think I'm going to try to get it set up. And, we'll see if we can do some streaming.
Yeah, because get some of your buddies on and.
Yeah, I'm not sure who all is going to be able to play tonight. I know one of them's they spent a lot of time playing this past weekend, so they said they're going to do some other things.
Probably
I get that. And yeah, we'll see. But tell you what, I think it's time for another tune.
I'm down.
So I'm going to play another selection, obviously from the Red Dead soundtrack. I'm going to play this song. This is called See the Fire in Your Eyes. We'll play that, and we'll come back and chat for a little bit more, B.
Okay.
And then I'll play the cover that I did for That's the Way It Is. But, yeah, so this is That's the Fire. Oh, excuse me. That's the Fire. Not That's the Fire. This is See the Fire in Your Eyes from the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. B and I will be back. All right, now I got to make sure that this is playing. All right. Okay. All right, dude, I'm going to step away just for a second. I'll be right back, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good. Yeah, Joey, I saw that video too, and they patched it like the day after that video got uploaded. There was another one where there's a cabin you can go to, and it has some decent stuff like some watches and some rings and stuff in there. And it's empty, so you can just keep looting it. But you have to keep so after you loot it, you have to load in, and sometimes it doesn't have stuff in there, so you have to just keep loading in and hoping it has stuff in there. And you can take all that stuff and sell it. I feel like that method takes a lot longer, though. Yeah, the prices got adjusted, so you gonna do it? You gonna get you one? Butcher is way down here. I'm trying to think of what ones there are. There's I think there's a Red Dead Redemption one, isn't there?
Buddy.
What up?
I need to see where this thing is.
Hey, do you know if there is a Xbox One bundle that has has Red Dead Redemption with it?
Yes, hold on, we're transitioning.
Okay.
Good day.
All right.
You were kidding me.
So that was see the fire in your eyes. It does not suck.
No. I think all the music in this game is really good. I don't think.
Yeah,
there's-
you haven't finished this. Did you finish the story mission?
I have not. Are you talking about online or regular solo?
Regular story mission.
No, I have not.
Right. I was about to say I didn't think you had, but I would highly encourage you to, even if you just follow the main story quests.
Which I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing.
Yeah. Just simply because it's so damn well written, man. So damn well written. And I can't talk to a lot of people about it. Stu is the only one that I can really talk to about it because the other guys at work, they haven't finished it yet. And obviously I'm not discussing it with the missus because the missus wants to hold out for PC, but that's probably not going to happen. So we'll have to see.
Oh, if they actually said that they're not doing one on PC
They haven't
now?
said anything, really. So, but she wants to try to hold out for it, which I don't think. What? I just saw the picture that you sent me. Sorry, took me a minute. On
Red Dead
Facebook.
garlic bread.
Yeah,
That's what I chuckled about earlier.
that's great. That reminds me, I need to. I should tell you. Actually, hang on a second here. So, the Mrs. Christmas present came in the mail today. What I got her. I'm not gonna say what it is online, obviously, but I'm about to message it to you,
Okay.
and because I don't think I've told you what it is.
I don't think you have.
So,
Oh no, yes, you have. You have.
did I? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I think she's gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know?
And if she doesn't, punch her in the face.
Yeah, I will.
That's how you do it.
Just like I do all the time, every day. No, I'm just kidding. But so there are a lot of freaking movies coming up. Oh, before I forget, holy cow, dude! Did you see the Godzilla trailer that dropped today?
No, I saw it on your Facebook page.
You need to go watch that.
All right, I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Oh man.
Do they actually show more? I wasn't sure if it was a new.
They show more, but they don't show too much,
Okay.
which is great. But dude, I completely geeked out on that trailer because I was watching it from my phone, and Kayla's looking at me, and I'm going.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
She's
Is
like,
anyone there?
"Okay, fine, I'll watch it." You know, but
I mean, I'm pumped. I'm ready for that movie.
I'm trying to reach.
I'm gonna watch you watch it so I can see your reaction here. So, but oh my god, dude, it is so awesome. I can almost sort of see it in your glasses. But
Okay.
uh-oh, what was that?
I don't know what. It was just the scene where she's in that like radio room and she's like starts crying.
Oh yeah. Just
Whoa,
Senators,
whoa, whoa! What
we
the hell
believe
was
that
that?
these titans
Uh-oh.
are just the tip of the iceberg.
what do you mean?
Look like giant crab legs coming out of the ground.
Which
Don't
of
worry.
these titans are here to protect us? And which of these
Rodan.
titans are here to
Rodan.
threaten us?
Dude, I like how they kind of kept some of that weird aesthetic that he had.
Oh!
Oh!
Want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We would be his.
That's not what he said.
I know, but that's all I can ever imagine him saying.
Yeah. That's going to be the new slogan for the movie.
They're everywhere. Battling for dominance.
Oh, okay,
Rival
that's what it
outfit to
was.
Godzilla.
Gotcha.
They say something to the effect of, so you want to try to make Godzilla hell?
Yeah. No. I love the effects of Rodan. I'm ready.
Did it finish already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I like how they finally showed Ghidorah.
Yes.
Like,
But not too much, right? I like how they did that because they showed you enough to go like, oh, crap.
right.
But at the same time, you didn't see everything. But you did. But you didn't. Which something tells me what we're seeing is just like the tip of the iceberg of what this freaking movie is going to be all about. And, yeah.
No, that movie actually looks really good.
Oh, Corey's still here. She says she has a lot of friends playing Red Dead. Yeah. It's totally worth it, Corey. Totally worth it.
Move up! Come on!
I've got to figure out how I can get this stupid chat. I need a third monitor. That's what I need. I'm not sure what you mean, Corey, by that statement. He's dipping in the sauce. What does that mean? What does she mean, Brandon?
I don't know what she means.
She says, you dipping in the sauce? I don't know what she means.
Oh, I guess she means, like, are you playing it too? Like, are you partaking of the salsa that is Red Dead?
Oh, God, hasn't that been obvious? Oh, she's watching the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Take him down!
But, oh my God, dude. I was a huge Godzilla fan as a kid, which I'm sure a lot of people are, right? You watch them these days, and especially most of them are kind of campy. You know, it's a guy in a monster suit, right?
Yeah.
But this is not a guy in a monster suit. Holy crap, dude! This is so awesome. It's only missing one thing that would make it completely epic.
What's that?
Jet Jaguar.
I mean, do we know he's not in there?
No, we don't. But, dude, I'd probably, my mind would explode if Jet Jaguar was in it.
That's him! Shoot him! Push in on him!
Anyway.
Take him down! Come on!
So what? But yeah, dude, there's like so many movies coming out this weekend. So, Mortal Engines comes out this weekend.
Yeah.
Which I want to see.
I have little to no desire to see that movie. I'll be honest with you.
Really? Okay.
It doesn't look good to me. It just doesn't look like a very pleasing movie to me. Like.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'll go see it with you, but I'll just be honest with you. It's just not one of
You'll
those
have
movies
to.
that's like.
I'm gonna make you.
Okay.
So suck it up.
Creed 2.
I still need to go see the first
You need
Creed.
to.
I need to see
You got
Rocky Balboa.
all the movie streaming things. I believe in you.
I need to see Rocky Balboa, and then I need to see Creed.
I don't think you need to see Rocky Balboa.
No, but I want to. I've heard it's pretty good.
Oh no, it's a good movie. But it's one of those I don't think you need to see.
You don't need to see it to see Creed to
Correct.
understand the context, right? But
Yeah.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm down.
Dude, we're all four gonna go see that. So I'll have Kiddo. Oh, the crab comment. Yeah. Okay, that's what she meant by you dipping in the sauce. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You said, what is this crab thing coming up?
Yeah, it looked
That's
like
what
crab legs coming out of the ground.
Yeah. She goes, I didn't realize you were watching the trailer. That's what it was all about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now it makes perfect sense. So, so there's that. Man, I hate having to flip back and forth between Facebook to make sure that there are no comments going on there. And then, so anyway, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Me, you, Kaylin, and Faith.
Okay.
Faith wants to. Oh yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.